you are going to get some very, very interesting thing. I'm going to cover just two topics. One is the flash fill, wherein I'm going to show you the magics in Excel. So you can say that as magical fill also. The name is flash fill, but actually it's a magical fill. So many things which you do with formulas, you can use this option, click on a button and many things will be done. And I will be giving you 5 lovely, interesting, practical examples. After I complete the flash fill, then I will show you the macros part. How do you record a macro? How do you run a macro? How do you view the code of a macro? So this topic we will be covering. So now I'm opening a file, the first file, that is the flash file, and this topic we will master. I will not just complete a topic in 2-3 minutes and then you have to go and search on Google. How do you do that? No, I will explain you each and everything step by step, that after learning, you can practice this tomorrow in your office. So I'm opening a first file, that is a flash file. This file, if you need for a practice, I can email it to you, those who will tell me, or I will upload on the YouTube so you can download from the description. Okay, friends, so flash fill. What is flash fill in Excel? First, if you are seeing my screen, read it from the screen. Very simple. I will also read it. Excel flash fill is a special tool that analyzes the information you are entering and automatically fills the data when it identifies a pattern. So little bit technical term, I will make it easy for you. So before I start, if you go to the data tab in your Excel, this is the data tab, and here is the flash fill option. So here is the flash fill. If you are using a very old version of Excel, friends, you will not get flash fill. Okay, so mostly now you might be using 2013 and above, so you will have a flash fill option in your this. So first is this, and to use a flash fill, either you go to the data and flash fill, or there is a shortcut control E. So now in my 5 examples which I'm going to cover, mostly I will be pressing control E, control E. So remember, control key is a shortcut for flash fill. But what is flash fill? I will show you. So I'm going to the first example over here, example number 1, that is extract. You will love this option, friends. Okay, those who know, good. I know there are many Excel experts also who have joined this session, but this session is benefit for those people who don't know. Okay, it's for those people. So let's say, friends, you are in HR or you are in a training department and you have got a huge names of your employees, or you have customer name, or any names you have, let's say, and you have a first name and you have a last name. And now you wanted to send letter to everybody through mail merge or whatever it can be the reason. And your manager requested you, hey Meena, can you separate first name and last name? Simple question. You wanted to separate first name and last name. What comes into your mind, friend, first? So some of you will say, hey Ramzan, we will use a left formula. So equal left, then find space, then count -1. This is one way. You can separate it. The second way which comes to your mind is data text to column. So you go to the data and there is an option text to column. I'm not going into that. That is not my today's topic. And the third option, which now I'm going to show you, is the flash fill. So flash fill is so easy. You type and Excel will do it for you. You tell Excel, hey Excel, do like this. You show him the pattern and he will do it for you, friend. So see, I'm coming over here. I'm in the F column exactly in front of it. And I am typing over here Nancy. I have just typed Nancy. And I am telling, hey Excel, I wanted to extract Nancy from it. That's all. You just gave him one idea and that's all. You just put the cursor here or down and you go to the data and click on flash fill. Remember, what is the shortcut for flash fill? Control E. So from the keyboard, I am pressing Control E. See the magic. All the first name will be there now. Control E. Amazing, your work is done. You want to extract the last name? So I go over here. What is the last name? Free heifer. Yes, you might be thinking, oh, if I have 3 names, 4 names, what about that? We'll take examples, don't worry. So I will say, hey, I need free heifer. So I have written just free heifer. What it should extract? This name, Kotas, Thorpe, and I will go to the data and I say flash fill. Wow, everything is done. So no need of using a formula, no need of using a text to column. From this, it can easily separate your first name and last name. Remember one small thing, friends, over here. You should not have a gap because you will learn from me, and naturally, tomorrow you are going to practice this, correct? This is a practical thing. So, when you go over here, and let's say if you type like this, Nancy, you gave a gap. And now, when you click on flash fill, you see what will happen. It will give you this error. If it gives you this error, it means there can be many reasons. One of the major reasons will be you have given a gap. So what you have to do is remove this blank columns, means it should be continuous. Okay, this is a very important thing. Controlling, khalas, done. And I say over here, I need a free heifer, control it done. I'm moving to the second example quickly. Before I go to the second example, I will quickly see the chat if somebody has sent something. Wow, awesome. Okay, I'm happy you said awesome. I thought you will ask some question. If I hide the columns, amazing. I have not tried Raza. If I hide the column, then what? No, if you hide the column and still if you do, are you telling about that? That example, I can show it to you. Okay. Okay, before I go ahead, I will go to the second example, which is more interesting. As soon as our session will progress, the friends, you will get more interesting. So first was that. Now second example, where else you can use a flash fill. Now friends, this is little tricky example. You will learn very interesting thing. Now in this data you see, you have north wind, trader and almonds. You have then tea. You have north wind traders common, and then you have chai, you have chocolate. Oh my god, here you have chocolate biscuit mix. You have tea. Now what is your requirement? You don't want north wind traders. After north wind traders, whatever there you want to extract quickly. Now how do we do that? Now here flash will play flash fill will play a very important role. And here I'm going to give you something new, friends. Okay, pay attention. I need your attention. First, I will say I need almonds, right? Almonds, almonds. Pay attention. I press enter. Tell me what will happen if I type almonds in. If I say data and I say flash fill, you see what will happen, huh? It will give me tea, but from here he has not given me Boysen's berry, he has given me spread. Here you have Sajun seasoning, he has given only seasoning. In this he has given me only the mix, he has not extract chocolate and biscuit. Why? Because here I have given only the almond. So here is some interesting thing you are going to learn. Okay, not sure with others, but for me the audio is not full. Then Manu, you have to log out and log in again, friends. Other people can hear the audio. Okay. So okay, so I was over here. So here what you have to do, you have type almond. So he's extracting one word. So you have to train, like you train a robot, artificial intelligence. Okay, okay. So if it is like this, do this. So here you will give him more few examples. Okay, boss, it can be like this, it can be like this. So what I'm going to do is here I am coming and I am typing one more example. Okay, here Excel, chocolate, biscuits, and I say mix. Hope I have written as correct spelling. Let me check. Chocolate, biscuits, mix, khalas. So I have given him one example this, and I have given him one example this. I will just select and I will say Control E for flash fill. And amazing, he has removed CT. He has removed boysenberry spread seasoning. Perfect. This. Oh, do we have anything more? Three. Yes. Over here you see long grain rice. Perfect. He has removed. Is not this something interesting, friend? This is a second example. So when I take a session in a classroom, Participant become where they say, oh my God, this we should have learned many years back, but still you learn now. Okay. So this is the second example when you have multiple words. So give him 2, 3 examples. I need like this, and he will extract for you. Okay. The third example I'm going, friends. Quickly, because we have a very less time. It's only 1 hour session. Now in this scenario, you see B column. You have Nancy Freehafer, then you have a comma, and then you have Dubai. So my manager tells me, hey Ramzan, what I need, I want all the names of the city. Quickly extract it. Use a formula. Go to data, text to column. Why to do the hard work when for this simple thing you can use a flash fill? Just come here and tell Excel, hey Excel, I need Dubai. Just type Dubai, and what you will press? Control E. Don't want to remember shortcut? No problem. Go to the data and click on flash fill, and all the names of the city has been extracted. What else you need? No formula, nothing. Third example. Slowly, more interesting. Now I will quickly go for the fourth example. File will be available. If you want, I will give it to you. So this is my fourth example, friends. I will insert few columns over here and I will quickly zoom in. So we are learning flash fill, and where are the practical scenario where people use this? You have over here, friends, last name and first name. And your manager tells you, hey, can you quickly combine this? So to combine first name and last name, how do we do that? We use a formula, correct? So you say equal this and space and this. Agree? No. Now you don't have to use this. So here you just tell Excel the way you need and it will do it for you, friends. Okay. So I will say, hey Excel, I need Adelia, then I need space, and then I need Balkis. You just type the name the way you need. First character capital, second, then there should be a space, that's all. And now we go to the data and say flash fill, and it will automatically take the pattern and he will fill it for you. Is not this again interesting example? Huh? So these are the 4 examples which we have done. I will give you one more example over here. So I go to the 5th example, and this is one more very interesting, where if you have unwanted space, again, if there were 3 names, good. So I will, before I start this, I will reply to your question first, otherwise I forget sometime. So if there is 3 name Raza, I have a ready a question also and answer also for you. So let's say you have first name, middle name, and last name. I was knowing somebody will ask this question. So you have 2 names, somewhere you have 3 names, and now you wanted to combine full name. So you just tell Excel the way you need, and I think he should combine it for you. So I say, hey Excel, I need Adelia, I need John, and I need Belkers. That's all. And you go to the data and you say flash fill, and everything is combined for you. Even there is a phoneme, no problem. So it is basically smart, it works. Okay. Hi, does it work for the numbers too? Yet it will work numbers also, but it will not add the number like 10 plus 10, 20. It will say 10 and 10. Means if you want to combine that way, yes, it's possible. Okay. So now we will move quickly to our next example, which is more interesting over here. So over here, friends, you have some data which is not clean. It means you have space below San Luis. You see, before San Luis, you have some spaces. Then San Diego, you have some spaces. Uh, when the middle name is blank, will you add space? Murugan, I think you have asked my friend a very good question. I think before I go to this 5th example, which I was supposed to tell now, I will wait over here and I should reply to your question. So let's go back and check what has happened. So when I go to the sheet, and what has happened over here is, Desi added the space. So when I say Carol, Robert, and when I come over here, you have 1 and 2. Yes, Murugan, you are right. He has added 1 extra space. After that, you can trim it. But why not? We train Excel and tell boss, don't add space. Let's see if it understands our work. So I delete this friend. Okay. So you gave him this one example, and what you do, you gave him one other example. Like, hey Excel, sometime it might be like this. So I wrote Gil, one space and hash, right? I came over here and I said Control E. Amazing, your problem is solved. Now you see there is only one space between Carol and Robert. Okay, you have, okay, Joyce, here you have only one space, so he understands. So more pattern you give, more he understands. So very good question, and I hope I replied. Okay, great, thank you, Mrugan. Okay, so now I'm going to my fifth example, friends. Okay, so my fifth example is related to the trim. So normally we download the data and we get lots of unwanted spaces. So if I tell you, so some of you will say we can use Control H and remove the space. Do it. Another, some who are expert, they will say I will use a trim formula. And the one who know flash fill, he say, Khalas, I will not use all these things. I will use a flash fill. Okay. So what I have done over here is I will tell you over here. So let's say I have some extra spaces over here, some extra spaces over here, some extra spaces between two words over here. I can't remove back and go, right? I will do the flash fill. I will just type, hey Excel, I need send, then I need a space, and then I need a Lewis, Luis, okay? And then I will give him this example also. Okay, there can be sometime one word, Chicago, and I will say, okay, that might be, if it is something like this, means just give 2 3 examples, and I think that that's all. You just come here and then say flash fill, which is under data. What is the shortcut? Control E. Halas, all the data is clean. It's clean. Even if it is a small letters and you have spaces, you just type first character capital the way you need. So it will do the upper, lower, proper, whatever you do in Excel, it will be able to do that also. Got it? Yes, Control E. Yes, you are right. Okay. So great, amazing. So lovely. I just saw one text. I'm just seeing the text message. So I hope friends you like this 5 example. Sumit Punjabi, amazing feature. Yes, it's an amazing feature and I hope you like this. So now at least in last 15 minutes, I took the flash fill and now you say anybody that you know flash fill. In data, there is an option flash fill. Control E is the shortcut for flash fill and where you can use a flash fill. Okay, now the first example was how do you extract the separate the first name and last name. Second was if you have 2 3 names, then type 2 3 pattern. Over here we had a comma, we extracted the city. Here we had the name, first name, last name, or you have 2 to 3 names, that also can be done. And if you have unwanted spaces, that can also be cleared with this flash fill. This completes my first topic. Yes, now there is something more which you should know. I don't have a time now to tell this thing, but still just for your knowledge, there is some limitation also, friends. See, all the options will have some limitations and sometimes that options will be able to do. So one of the thing which you should remember, difference between this and using formula is flash fill works only in a same sheet. If your manager tells you, okay, this is the data, can you combine it on a next sheet, like concatenate in a second sheet, then you can't use flash fill. If you want on second sheet, means with, then you have to use a formula equal this and this. So flash fill works only on a same sheet. Most of the time we have requirement on a same sheet. Second, when you update the data, flash fill will not update. It's a one-time job. Formula, if you type, when you update the data, formula will update that. So that is the difference between formula and using a flash fill. But if you have a data which you are using a one time and it's not regularly updating, then I think the flash fill is the best option, friends. Okay. So this was about the flash fill and I'm completing my topic. Okay. So now we will move to the next topic. So now I think it's around, I took 27 minutes for all these things. Okay. Murugan. Also, I guess if there is any special character in cell, flash fill won't work. For special characters, Murugan, to be very frank, I have not tried example on that. Okay. So you can just try and see if it works. You can put some special characters like star and all, but I don't think it will create a problem. It will be able to identify. You can just give it a try. Yeah, Chandra Mohan, I will share the example treat. Okay. 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 You already tried. Great. Great. Okay. Good. We all are learning. Amazing, friends. So let's go. Now I have another sheet over here, limitations also. So what are the limitations? I will give you this sheet. You can go on. How do you turn on and off a setting of flash fill? How do you do that? I had one more example of date over here, but I'm seeing timing also. Let me give you one last example. It will increase your knowledge. You have something date and you want to convert this into DD, MMM, YYYY in this format. So you just tell Excel and he will do it for you. So I say, hey Excel, I need 22, then I need June, then I need 02 hours. And what you will do? You say flash fill, and he will convert the date into that format. But now, sometime when we download a date from our system, and you get all the date in a text format, then for that, that is a different way. Then you have to text to column and then use a date formula to combine. So that is a different thing, friend. Here only the changing of the format is there. From slash, it becomes this. Okay, not that very different date cleaning part. Okay. So yeah, so this was all these options which we have covered in a flash fill. I will quickly save my file and I will close it. Okay.